Ladies and gentlemen, the video game leak of the century has just taken place. Testing footage of GTA 6, or at least an unpolished version of GTA 6, has hit the internet and people are going wild. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is alleged because apparently RockStar themselves have not officially come out and confirmed that this is indeed GTA 6, but I mean, come on. If you're at least as big a fan of the GTA franchise as me, you can tell that this is a RockStar creation. I mean, just listen to this conversation.
Hey, yeah, so Jay Norris can download your fucking brain and sell it to the Chinese.
That is one of the most GTA conversations I think I've ever heard NPCs have. It almost sounds like they're talking about someone that is a cross between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe there will be a mission in the game where you get to kidnap that guy and send him back to his home planet. Now, I can't actually show you guys anything from the leak. I can't really show you any screenshots or any videos of it because RockStar is a very litigious company. RockStar's lawyers have been spending their entire day today talking with their cousins over at YouTube and getting videos of the leak taken down and getting channels that are posting videos about the leak removed. So I'm mostly just going to show you guys footage from like Vice City or something like that, but there are a lot of references in this leak to things that are already in the GTA universe, and that is a common trope that we see throughout the GTA series. For example, the brands. We can see a sign for Redwood cigarettes up in a convenience store or something like that, and that is an established brand in the GTA universe since Vice City. You were even able to buy Redwood cigarettes and smoke them in GTA 5, and you could buy stock in the Redwood Cigarette Company. Also in the clip with the very based man talking about the Life Invader chip stealing your brain and selling it to the Chinese, Life Invader, that is a social media parody of Facebook within the GTA universe, and there were missions where you had to infiltrate the company and assassinate somebody in it in GTA 5. And there's this poster inside of, I believe this is a restaurant, that appears to feature the lighthouse from GTA 5. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is a legit leak, and there's more going on behind the scenes that makes me think it's legit, like how this leak happened, as well as the person who is responsible for it. It's our boy, Teapot, the same 18-year-old hacker that hacked Uber for fun just a few days ago. And apparently, he's hacked RockStar now, or at least he has hacked one of RockStar's developers in the same exact way that he hacked Uber, by the way, by using stolen cookies from their Slack account. So he was able to use this to get a lot of video from somebody who was apparently testing the game. I guess this is video that they create to show to the upper management or like show to the devs like, hey, this guy's got a bug. You gotta fix that thing right there at 2 minutes. You gotta fix that. But anyway, he created this video of files totaling about 3.3 gigabytes in size. It's like 90 video files that are up to a couple minutes in length. And then he put that together and posted it to GTA forums, and now it's been floating around the internet, and I believe that there's a torrent that's been created of it as well, and maybe you'll be able to find YouTube videos showing it, but like I said, RockStar, they are actively getting those videos DMCA'd and removed from the internet, but there's probably going to be a link to a magnet link posted in the comments of this video once it goes to Odyssey. So make sure to follow me there. All of my content that is 2-based, all of the links that are 2-based like onion links and magnet links, they get posted to my videos on Odyssey. So yeah, the hacker, he has so far leaked tons of video of GTA 6, and he's also leaked screenshots of source code, GTA 6 source code on the GTA forums. Apparently, the hacker has a full copy of a testing build of the source code of the game. And if he really does have that full source code of the game, like as in the same game that we're seeing video of, then he pretty much has the game. Like, there's already a lot of content in there. If I had to guess how much of it is completed, I would say about 70 to 80%. Like, there's already a lot of vehicles and pedestrians that are already made. There's footage that appears to be from different missions that are already pretty much made. I mean, they're already scripted out. They've already got their lines of dialogue and things like that. There's footage of a fan car, which I don't think we've seen the like fan car hovercraft thing since GTA San Andreas. So it's cool that they brought that ATV that like well, not even just all terrain, like it also can float on water, that they brought that, what's it called? The amphibious vehicle back. There's also new drive-by mechanics. So now your character can actually stick their body out of a window with a rifle, and they can, sort of go around 360 and shoot in different directions. It's going to be interesting to see how that works. If it's realistic, you would expect that rolling the car would pretty much kill someone who's doing that. The ragdoll effects also appear to be improved, at least improved from GTA 5. I've seen a lot of people saying that it's the same ragdoll effects as Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'm not as familiar with that game. I guess those of you who have seen the leaks can confirm that in the comments below. There also appears to be a new weapons mechanic. So in the footage that has been shown where there's people shooting, and there's probably like a dozen or more videos of that, the main characters, they appear to be carrying a realistic amount of weapons. Like, they might have a pistol and a rifle, or maybe they have a pistol, a rifle, and a melee weapon, but that's it, right? It's not like the previous GTA games where you would just be walking around with like an armory in your pocket, right? Like, you just go in your pocket, you can pull out 3 rocket launchers, you can pull out a minigun, you can pull out like an alien laser rifle and all this crazy stuff, and then, you're walking around with tens of thousands of rounds of ammunition, like thousands of pounds of guns and ammo on you, just stuck in your pocket. So that's really interesting too. I mean, it's going to really change the dynamics of the game if you can't just have a full armory in your pocket. Like, it's going to make it, more immersive. There's also a lot of interesting things that are mentioned in the source code. Like, one thing that I've seen people posting is all of the highlights of a jetpack variable. So that almost kind of implies that there's going to be a jetpack in this GTA 6. And I don't think we've seen that since, well, they did have it in GTA Online. It was like something that was added much later on into the game. But as far as a jetpack actually in the story of the game, I don't think we've seen that since GTA San Andreas. So, I mean, this is really great that there's going to be a lot of new content added to the game. At least that's what we're seeing in these leaks. There's new crouching animations. There's lots of locations from real-life Florida in the game, which, by the way, in case you don't keep up with GTA 6 leaks, the game takes place in Vice City. But the map appears to be much bigger than that, and it actually seems to go from Orlando all the way down to Key West. So there's a good bit of Florida for us to mess around in. I guess GTA 6 is pretty much going to double as a Florida Man simulator, which I just love. And it really is a Florida Man simulator because, by the way, one of the main characters literally is Florida Man. It's this guy named Jason who's like a Florida hillbilly. Like, he gives off a lot of Trevor vibes, but not quite as violent as Trevor. And another thing that has been rumored about GTA 6 for a long time and is now confirmed by this leak is that there's another main character, so multiple main characters like in GTA 5, but one of those other main characters is a female Latina who's also kind of thick. So, well played, Rockstar. I suppose I'm going to have to buy a copy of GTA 6 now for the thick Latina babe gameplay. But I really do think that a female main character in GTA could add some interesting dynamics. Like, for example, how are prostitutes going to work? Is Lucia, I think that's the girl's name, is Lucia going to be a bisexual? Are there going to be male prostitutes for Lucia? Or maybe Lucia and Jason are going to get together and, get a prostitute together? Because I've seen some people speculate that Jason, who, he's basically the hillbilly Florida man, he might be in a relationship with Lucia, but I don't know for sure. Of course, this is all just speculation from watching the videos. But anyway, back to describing and speculating the leaked footage. It appears that heists are back. There's a couple of videos showing heists going on in a restaurant in the same way that you would rob a convenience store in GTA 5 or GTA Online with a countdown for time until the cops come. So hopefully heists are going to be a major part of GTA 6. I really love the heists that were in GTA 5 and GTA Online. I think pretty much everyone did. Now, let's get back to talking about the hacker, because things are getting spicy on that front. I mentioned in my video about Teapot hacking Uber that he did it for the lulz, right? But our boy Teapot, he didn't hack RockStar for the lulz. No, this time he wants to get paid. He has been giving out his Telegram on GTA forums, so this isn't doxing or anything like that. I mean, he literally wants people to contact him to try and buy some of the information that he was able to steal from RockStar. Apparently, he's been in negotiations with RockStar Games to get a ransom for the source code of GTA 6, and he's offering to sell the source code of GTA 5 to the highest bidder, but he wants at least 5 figures for it, so 10K or more for GTA 5 source, which, to be honest, seems kind of low to me. I mean, it seems like he could have appraised that a little bit higher. I mean, at least 6 figures for one of the most profitable games of all time, like the source code of it. I mean, geez, man. So, Teapot, anyway, though, he's trying to get paid this time. And we're going to see how well that works out for him, because I'm pretty sure that RockStar is going to do everything in their power to get this kid and his devices seized, get him thrown in jail before any of this source code is leaked. Because right now, I don't really think that this leak hurts RockStar that much. I mean, to be honest with you, right now, as things stand, I think that this benefits RockStar a whole lot, because this has created an enormous amount of hype for GTA 6. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the GTA franchise, but I'm not really much of a gamer these days. I certainly don't think about GTA 6 every waking moment of my life, but I've definitely been thinking about it today. Like, I've looked at it and holy crap, this game looks like it's going to be a whole lot of fun, especially when it's actually finished. But if the source code got leaked, that would be terrible, especially because, in my estimation, the game appears to be only about 80% of the way completed. But when you consider that GTA 6 has been in development for about 10 years already, well, okay, 80% complete, that means it's going to take at least 2 more years for GTA 6 to be complete. The source code being released 2 years prior to its actual release is not good, because people could start throwing together some bootleg copies of it before the full one is out, which could definitely erode GTA 6's sales. I mean, imagine if some Russian game development company got a hold of that leak. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that is like the primary demographic that's contacting this hacker trying to get the leaked information. Hey, look, I would definitely play a bootleg Russian copy of GTA 6. That sounds like it would be awesome, like dialogue that's not completed, just randomly being done with a Russian accent. That would be hilarious. That might actually be more fun than legit GTA 6. So, when you consider that RockStar has made about $6 billion off of GTA 5 since its release, any erosion of sales to a new game, even 2%, is going to be a huge deal, and obviously a big opportunity for someone else to potentially make a lot of money off of it. So I think that RockStar is going to be willing to spend millions of dollars to make sure that this leak doesn't happen, or at least doesn't get bad for them, which, like I said, would be if source code got leaked. I think it's pretty safe to say, if they're willing to spend that much money, that we're never going to see that GTA 6 source code. As far as whether the hacker is going to get caught or not, Well, I think that that depends on how up to date the information we have on him is, because apparently the hacker known as Teapot is actually named Arion, and Pom Pom Purin linked his docs on Breached today. According to that information, which of course I can't show you, he lives in the UK, which has an extradition treaty with the United States. So he could easily be picked up by the UK authorities and shipped over here to the US to be, tried for his crimes, right? I mean, he hacked Uber and he hacked RockStar Games. Those are both US companies. So if he's not already on his way to Russia or some country that doesn't extradite to the US, then I wouldn't be surprised if law enforcement, if they're already making moves to go and pick this kid up. I mean, I was in his Telegram a little bit earlier and haven't seen any responses from him in a couple of hours, so I don't know. Maybe he's already in a cell being interrogated by the glowies. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below to stimulate the algorithm. Leave a like, and hopefully this doesn't get removed, since I'm not going to show any actual footage of the leaked game, just going to describe it. But follow me on Odyssey as well, because this video will always be up there, because Take-Two can't sue the blockchain.